Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jackpot G-Larz. I'm back in the woods today. The old Colonial farm field. It's kind of amazing how this was still a farm field in like the 1960s and even into the 70s. It's amazing how woods kind of take over so fast. This is what it is now. But I'm in like in the same area when the last time I was here I got the large set in the 1859 Indian head penny, a bunch of buttons all on this little like pine thicket. So I came back to it and I was getting like a choppy signal, and I knew it was a good idea to come back here. It's not a coin, but we got a really nice button, which is a great sign. It's got the shank too. Tons of buttons around here. Oh yeah, that's a good looking button right there. See if it doesn't have a design. I don't know, it might. Have to see at home. But yeah, hopefully we could rack up on the buttons and maybe get a coin or two like the last 7 times coming here. This place is really great. It's produced a lot of great coins. A lot of cool colonial and early American history, so let's keep it going. I'm not too far from where I got the button. Still in this pine thicket. It's still popping. I was getting 60-ish, 60 to like 65 signal. It would bounce up to 75. And I got myself another button. Looks like another shank. Awesome. Might have a design. It's got like a weird little shine. That could be. Yeah, I think that's gonna have a design. I could see. Oh, sorry. I could see that. Yeah. You can see that. Ooh, that'll be fun to clean up. Let's keep it going. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. Faintly hear that. I just got the button right there. Walked right there. Thought it got like an irony signal. Walked around this tree. Came in between this tree. Bang. Got like a 60 signal. 58 to 62 to be exact. And we got ourselves another button. I think this one will have a design too. The small ones tend to in here. I don't want to jinx it. I think that will. You can't really see right now. But another one to clean up at home. Yeah, that definitely has a design. Awesome. Just found another flat button. Flat button number 4. They're all pretty good looking too. Hey guys, I was getting a nickel signal like right in these little like bushy things, and I believe I just got myself the first coin of the hunt. Just like last time here. We got ourselves a fatty Indian or a flying eagle scent. This one rang up like a nickel, 52, 54. I think maybe it's a fatty Indian. I think you can see the Indian right there. Possibly. But it rang up 52, 54 in the hole. It was like 4 inches down. It'll probably go up now. It's on the surface. Yeah, 58. The one, the last time I was here was 60 because it was right on the surface, so maybe it's a little more worn, or maybe it is a flying eagle scent. But you can see that's a thickie right there. Great find. We just hit silver. It was ringing up 75 on the dot, like 6 inches. Let me show you. And I've gotten a half dime here that rang up 75. And that's what I was thinking when I was digging it. I was like, it could be seeded half dime or a copper or something. I was like, no, it kind of sounds too big. I was like, I don't know. I think that's a seeded half dime. Another one. Oh my God. Hope I didn't shovel it or anything. Oh, silver. No way. 75, that's the magic number here, 75. Maybe some, yeah, it's got some rim scratches right there. You can see that. Wow. Alright, silver. I had to de-root a couple of bushes for this target, like 65. We got ourselves another little button.
I also recently got 2 flat buttons with no shank, but look at this guy. He's gonna have a little design. It's turned into a great day. Just found this like old wannabe thimble, but I don't think it's a thimble. It's just a wannabe thimble. Interesting. And I also got a couple like dresser poles. Just found another little button. This little guy. Bring up like a small nickel. Just got onto another coin. Look how deep that was. It was way down there. Almost the depth of my pinpointer. It was real. It was like a 80 one way and then like 30 the other. I want to see. It's a fatty Indian again. The second one of the day. Focus on it. There we go. A fatty Indian or a flying eagle. Actually, you could probably tell from this side. No, I cannot tell yet. Probably a fatty Indian. But let's see if I could show you the signal down there. It was funky. High tone, but they're usually not high tones. And then with the dirt on top, it was like 30s on that side. But they're usually not high tones. But when they're that deep, they are. Just got another flat button. I love when it has the clumpy on the back, and you know it's gonna have the shank most likely. Nice. I just made a cool find. It's just like cut piece of something. It almost like resembles a cut piece like a beer can, but it's not. It's like copper, I think. But it almost, I think it might be possibly to something, maybe a coin. I'm hoping, kind of fishing. If you look at the rim right there, it almost looks as if it could have been part to a coin. Maybe, I don't know. You see, that's like rigidity. That's interesting. And it almost seems like there's a design right there. I don't know, we'll figure it out at home. That's cool. I moved into this grassy section. This is like Tickville over here. I've gotten about a dozen ticks today so far. But check out this little suspender clip. A little bit bent up. That's a small one. I guess it was for like a little kid or something. Though every time I get ticks, I get them when they're down there. Alright. Just found a thimble. It was way down there. Can't really tell. It's probably copper. Pretty good shape. Like the metal. It's not like flaking or anything. But I still think it's copper. I moved back into the piney area. It's just like the grass is too long over there. It's a good thing I did. I just got another button that I missed. Perfect button. Keep going. Just got another one. Another button. More. I was getting a pretty good signal, 75 to 80, and I'm right by some dig holes that I left the last time I was here. And we got ourselves another coin. It's just a wheat penny this time. You see Lincoln. 1 cent right there. I'll take it. Here it is. Time for the wrap-up video. A lot of fun cleaning everything off. A lot of surprises. Eagle surprise. Cut coin, silver. A lot of buttons. This place keeps on producing. It's like my 7th or 8th time in there. And there's definitely going to be more to come. Start off with a lot of buttons we got. A lot of pretty buttons. All in like the same areas that I've been in. Got a little like flower there. There's like a little sun or a star. Bigger star. Almost complete. Big ball button. All types of buttons here. These are your typical nice ringing buttons. Broken button. Got some nice coinage. Broken thimble. Little broken button. So this button was awesome. I think it's Civil War. It could be Revolutionary War, War of 1812 or something. But I think it's Civil War because I got a few Civil War buttons the last time in here. It says like a name. Phil, like, I think like Armitage. I'm not sure. But it has like the normal writing. Standard, whatever, like around. And then there's like writing over that writing. Phil Armitage. I think that's what the name is. It's got the weird neck eagle. It's a really awesome find. And maybe my second or third favorite find from this hunt. Got some of the little pieces, suspender pieces. And to the coinage, we got, almost thought that was a fatty. I was like, I got 3? I know I got 2. And 2 fatty Indians. This one is roasted. This was the one that rang up like a nickel. Because it's really worn. Lost some material, that's why. I could see some of the feathers somewhere, but it is toast. This one was really deep and like rang up 80. You guys saw that, because these would usually ring up 60 or lower, but when they're that deep, though, the detector just knows there's something round and deep, so it'll come up like a coin. 1863. Another fatty Indian. Let's see if we could see the difference in thickness. Oh yeah, you could see that is a lot thicker. I'm like shaking today. And then the 2, so before we get to the seed at halftime, which is awesome, look at this. This cut piece rang up in the 50s. So I knew when I first got it, and if you saw me when I took it out of the hole, I had it like, I was like, I think I see some sort of detail. And the detail I was seeing was a couple like faded letters around the rim, and that crown right there, and that pillar. So if you see that pillar right there, the one on the other side is really faded, and the crown in the middle. Then if you flip it over, it's harder to tell, but I'm pretty sure that is the tip of the big nose. So what I think this is a cut piece of really worn Spanish, maybe an 8 real. So I'm going to compare it with the cut 8 I did find. And now if you look at it, crown, crown, pillar, pillar, faint writing, and that's where the writing is. Then if you like put it on top, you can almost like connect it. It's like a little warped. They did like a terrible job cutting it. You can see they like failed there and then cut it down a little more. But I'm pretty sure that's a cut piece of Spanish silver. It's real black though. And oh yeah, let me show you the other side. Maybe you could see his big nose. So if you see that, that. This side's a lot harder to tell, but you can almost see that like little E right there. Let me put it on his nose. Right there, his big nose. So I think that is like a really thin Spanish surprise, and it had the little like lumpy edge, which first gave it away. But it's starting to flake now, it's so thin. But that's what I believe that is. And this guy, find of the day, another seed at halftime. This is my 5th seed at halftime I've ever found. My first 1853, which is actually my oldest. Because my other ones are 1856, 1856, 1860, and 1872. So we got 1853, most common. Great shape too. Ring up, it was like screaming. 75, and then cut the plug. It was even in the 80s. This is a beautiful halftime. It's like blue, which like a lot of my half tones are in the farm field. Dark blue, purplish, sometimes a blackish. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tons of amazing finds. And I hope to see you next hunt. Thank you for watching. Happy hunting.